Hi there, everyone. It's Gloria with Glory Be Resale, and I'm here to do a What Sold for the week of June 10th to the 16th. So, to get started, and that's on eBay and Poshmark. Though Poshmark was horrible last week, and eBay was fantastic considering I had company from Wednesday to Sunday and did very little work. eBay paid off last week, and Poshmark did not. So let's quickly go through. First thing to sell was this authentic Scala straw scally cap, and this sold for $24, and the cost to me was $3.99. The next thing to sell on eBay was this very old. I've had this for a long time. This Universal 50 MCA TV Cary Grant Father Goose advertising radio script from 1964. And this sold for the full asking price of $24.74. I do not remember the cost to me. I would say at the very high end it would be $5. I know I had at least two of these, different scripts, but at least two of them. Next thing to sell was this BCG Max Azria multicolor top, and this sold for the full asking price of $18. And I have had this for a long time, so this price has dropped and dropped. But I did change it recently, I think, to 18 or best offer, but someone paid the full 18. The cost to me on it was $4.99, so not a very good sale. But a sale nonetheless, and I did make some money. Next item. This I just bought, I don't know, a week and a half ago at a yard sale. This is a brand new Coach pocketbook, the Jamie camera bag. Sorry, my voice is messing up. But anyway, it was the Jamie camera bag in ice blue, and this one I paid $10, and I took an offer of $120. So this, I want to say, I think this sold within 24 hours of me listing it, if I remember correctly. But it was no more, at most, it was no more than a few days. So that was a very good pickup. And that may have paid for most of my yard selling that day. Next item to sell was this half Bernard red wool pencil skirt. This is a vintage, I don't know, I'm going to guess vintage 90s. And this sold for the full asking price of $32. Cost to me on it was $4.99. Next item was this Anna, a new approach. Um, it has this full round ruffle trimmed collar with the pretty yellow, I think they call that a ditzy print all over it. So anyway, this I got the full asking price of $22 because this isn't the greatest brand that at least that I found that this is not the greatest reseller. And I want to say I've had this one for a while. I don't know if it was a year or close to it. Um, so I was happy to get rid of it. I don't know if I said it, but I paid $4.99. and I sold it for $22. Next item was this vintage antique copper kettle made in England, and this sold for the full asking price of $89. And the cost to me on this, I can't remember. It could possibly be $20. It definitely wasn't $4.99, but I just don't remember what the cost was, and I did not get it for this video. So sorry about that. But that was a good sale. I bought that, I think, at an estate sale I went to on the Cape last fall for my daughter's wedding. And I think it took me a while to get it up listed, so um, it wasn't really a super long sale. But it was a good one. Next item was this 1971 Chevrolet Corvette sales brochure, and this one I got the full asking price of $11.87. And I feel like this went with a few other things that I picked up that day for like $1. So I paid less than $1 for this. Next item was this American Eagle Outfitters men's dark blue jacket. I really liked this jacket, and I took an offer. I hated to do it, but I did it. I took an offer of $25 just to move it along because I have had it for 6 months, and I don't know if anybody else loved it as much as I did, but um, it's just the way it goes. I paid $5.99, so not a huge profit for having a jacket, which is a bulky item. So off it went. And then this next sale, this was a good sale. Um, the person who bought this bought the next uh, two items. So they bought three items altogether. This was, and they were all decent price things. So they made me very happy. Thank you, whoever that was. But there's antique cast iron stove topper. Um, I believe I paid $40 for this, and I sold it for $139, my full asking price. Next item, these antique pair of wood. I don't know if they're bookends. They're not super heavy, so I don't know if they're bookends or just reclaimed wood from something. I only saw one other pair of these, and they were in someone's private collection. I couldn't find any listed or sold. This did have damage on the ears on the second one, but I paid $15 for these, and I sold them for $75. And it probably took me, I don't know, I'm going to say, I think probably 2 months, maybe three. So that was a good sale. And the last item that they bought was this vintage mirror, just a basic mirror there with the wood backing. So it's an older mirror. You can tell by the back that it was definitely an older mirror. And a full asking price of $68. I wish I looked up this too. I think this might have cost me $13 if I'm correct in what I'm thinking. But that sounds about right. So I was very grateful for those three sales because that was a few $100s by one person. Next item was this another one of these Metalita lab coats, professional lab coats, and again I had bought like I think it was five. I feel like I have only one left, one of these smalls, and that's the last. But anyway, these I'm thrilled with having bought these. I paid $3.25 each on them, and this one I took a best offer of $50, which was the top because I think the others all went for 45. So happy with that. On Poshmark, I sold this belt that shows a little bit of wear, and I took an offer of $25. Cost to me on this was $2.99. And the final item was on Poshmark, another belt. And this um, was an offer of $33 for this vintage double O ring leather belt with some embellishments on it. So again, that would have been $2.99 to me. And that is it. So it still turned out to be a good week. I didn't sell anything on Cherish. I'm not sure um, about Macari. I just don't remember. But if I did, it was only one or two things tops, if any. So that's everything for last week, and summer's here, so there's a summer slowdown. So all you can do is list for the when things pick up. And if you've stuck with me, if you could give me a like and a follow, I'd really appreciate it. And you have a wonderful night and enjoy your summer. Thanks. Bye.